meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland.
I wonder how the music sounds around the Christmas tree in everybody's house. I just wish that we was at the other end of this big 50,000-watt party line so we could see how this live music sounds. Because, you know, fellas, this is the first time that we have done a live music broadcast from the Rumore house. We've had everything else here for the last 5 and 6 years, and we kind of hope it came out all right. We want to thank neighbors, our wonderful sponsors who stay with us throughout the years and make our own programs possible. And we have so many grand sponsors that we just talk about every single day. And all of our sponsors, they said now, no commercial today, Joe. On Christmas Day now, nothing but just Merry Christmas and just a Happy New Year to everybody. Star Supermarket at 2nd Avenue and 24th Street North are one of those fine merchants. Myra Charlin and all the neighbors at Star Market says a Merry Christmas to you and that wonderful family of yours. Mrs. Johnson, Miss Carter, and Mr. White. Alabama Flour Mill, who sponsor us every day, want to wish everybody a very, very, very Merry Christmas. And if you hear Captain popping in the background and what's going on and racket and all neighbors, you've got a right to be here. Say that again, Aunt Lily. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Curly. Now, you don't have to get too busy around here. The passing on cookies, we've got consolidated there, eggnog mix. And here comes the sister-in-law Sarah and my brother-in-law Julius Head. It's got a whole house full of real wonderful stuff. What's that? Oh, I know Selma blankets over there working on buddy. Neighbors, this is B.S. Patterson and his wonderful family. I know they're listening up in Fayette, Alabama, and they're certainly joining all of us in wishing you and yours a very Merry, Merry Christmas. B.S. Patterson and family, the folks who make Golden Eagle honey flavored stop and Surfville ever tried to stop, even on Christmas morning, too. We like to sort of pass the microphone around. We've got the Watkins brothers' wives and some of the youngins here, too. Back to business. We couldn't bring all the youngins here. For instance, Curly Fagan now. He couldn't get his wife Cricket here because she's a brand new mama of a brand new baby boy, and Cricket's at home listening right now. Huh, Curly? But you certainly did bring little Brenda. She's having a big time with Frankie and Donna Joe and all the rest of the kids. Curly, there, by the way, did you see Brenda a while ago trying to come up from the basement steps there with that little three-legged stool? the little chair just about as big as Brenda, but she was getting right on up the steps, wasn't she? Curly, I think you want to wish everybody a very, very Merry Christmas, too. Curly Bacon's been with us here now for so many years. Go ahead, Curly. You know, where's everybody? Neighbors, we'd like for you all now to meet these Watkins Brothers boys one by one. I know that you've heard us introduce them on the air, you know, sort of as the Watkins Brothers, but we do want you to meet these fellows one by one and introduce their families to you. For instance, here is big brother Richard Watkins of the Watkins Brothers. That is Richard. And Richard, you have a word for the neighbors, too. Richard, and how about introduce the wife now to the folks now, too? Hey there, Barbara. Hi. We're having a great time. Merry Christmas to you. Barbara is help feeding one of Mrs. Bobby Watkins' little youngins. Mary Jo has got one, and Barbara's got the other one. This is Bobby Watkins here, our crooner of the outfit. Merry Christmas to you, Bobby. Thank you, Joe, and thank you, everybody. You bet your boy. And let's get little Jimmy Watkins. I don't know why we call him. He's the tallest one of the Watkins brothers, but he's the littlest in age, isn't he, Bobby? Huh?
Joe, I haven't got a wife. I didn't bring her with me.
No. You have to get married before you can have a wife.
But I would like to send out these nice Christmas songs to my mom and dad at home. My little sister and grandmother.
Jimmy, I wish you had brought Mom and Daddy over with you now, really, because I know they're busy now unwrapping their Christmas presents. Oh, you betcha. And Curtis Fagan said, why didn't you bring your girlfriend over?
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't get them all in the car.
Now, wait a minute! Well, now, you know, Jimmy, you might not now should have said that now, you know. Merry Christmas to you, Jimmy. Talmadge Bedsoul, you come over here. Talmadge is our rhythm player of the Watkins Brothers, and Merry Christmas to you, Talmadge.
Thank you, Joe, and thank you, and I'd like to say to all the neighbors out there, thanks for a wonderful, wonderful Christmas card that they've done us.
Man, you
Merry Christmas.
folks were so wonderful to us, so wasn't it, Talmadge? You betcha. Talmadge, how about you introduce your sweetie pie over here, huh?
Joe, this is my wife, Evelyn.
And Evelyn, you got something to say today. That's what I was saying. Say that again, Evelyn. Let's get Bobby Stripling. He's our bass player. He didn't bring his wife today because he ain't married yet. No, not quite. Bobby?
I'd like to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Joe. I'd like to dedicate the program this morning to my mommy and my girlfriend.
I get mommy, especially Bobby.
That's right, for sure.
Well, neighbors, there you got the Watkins brothers and Curly and the Red Hat Kids, Bobby Stripling and Talmadge Bedsoul, the fellows who are making our live music here from the house. So we're going to pass the microphone around and let you meet some more of our guests. And for instance, here's little Vicky. This is Talmadge Bedsoul's beautiful little daughter. Vicky, you got a pretty doll, baby. Looks like a little Salty Walker doll. Is it a Salty Walker doll, really? I bet you can make her walk. By the way, neighbor, she's shaking her head up and down saying yes. But y'all just can't hear that out there when she shakes her head up and down. Hey, Sammy, how you feeling, darling? Are you having a good time here too, baby? This is little Sammy Rumore, my little nephew. Sammy, what does Santa Claus bring you, darling? Yeah? And Frankie says he's got his own right now. And a tie, just like yours. And a jet. Santa Claus really came loaded over your house there. Didn't he, Sammy? Hey, Frankie and Donna, how about you come up here? Look at my little Donna Joe in her Dale Evans car show. Donna, why don't you tell the folks exactly what Santa Claus brought you? Huh, Donna? And our doctor said, Frankie, who did the shooting this? Frankie, or was that you, Frankie? You were shooting up a storm, weren't you, Don? Frankie, why don't you tell the folks what Santa Claus brought you? People come out one by one, don't they, darling? Yeah. I like that Roy Rogers cowboy suit, those guns Santa Claus brought you. He strictly didn't forget you, did he, darling, huh? You got no more kept. And now here's his little baby Philip, though, but he's not playing too much, you can see. Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Singer. And hey, Philip, darling, you're looking at your microphone and now he's ready to the microphone. Thank you, Philip. You know, he was the earliest one up this morning. Philip was up this morning at 5:45. He almost ran into Santa Claus this morning, you know? Lord, we're just so nice, neighbors, to have you. Folks, I'd like for you to meet. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to hold off on this just a minute, because I think we ought to have ourselves another song. The Watkins Brothers and old Joe here. I think White Christmas is good, Bob. Just about a chorus and a real nice verse of White Christmas with the Watkins Brothers, and Bobby Watkins is going to sing it all by himself. Go ahead, Bobby.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the tree tops glisten and children listen
He is around here somewhere. Uncle Joe does not have the mic trouble by any chance. No, kids are running up and down the steps and hollering, the cat guns are shooting, and everything is sort of going on. Watkins Brothers, that sounded real good from over here, boys. Let's send that out to Earl Moore. He's our Texas man, and he and the family are heading down toward Montgomery to be with all the neighbors today. Mr. Emmett Chancellor from Airway Cleaners, he wants to give everybody... I better get over here right now.
This microphone is not working, but this one is.
Well, this microphone is not working, though, but this one is.
Yeah, and we're just hearing you from a distance.
Well, now, we're going to have to get it on this microphone over here the way it's working. The only thing is, I'm going to have a hard time, though, picking everybody up to this microphone, won't I? Neighbors, I'd like for you now to meet my wife, Angie, since I've got her up to the microphone, because I don't think I'll get her around here for the rest of the program. Angie, honey, I think you've got something special to say to all the folks, too, huh, honey?
I'd like to say Merry Christmas to everybody, and thank you for all the beautiful cards and gifts that we've received.
And we certainly have gotten many of them, honey, and we appreciate them so very much, don't we?
We are appreciative, and we appreciate everything.
And, Angie, we want to thank the folks out there who sent us a little over 50,000 beautiful Christmas cards.
And we're still looking.
And we're still looking at them, and we are still addressing them. We have never seen the likes of it in our life, neighbors, and we appreciate it. And, honey, we also appreciate the wonderful job that Tuscaloosa Photo Service did. Louis and Charlene Collins, they are the neighbors who made all of our 50,000 Christmas cards that we have already gotten nearly all of them in the mail. About another 800 more came in yesterday that we haven't gotten in yet.
And a Merry Christmas to them, too.
You betcha, Angie, honey, and thank you so very much. The sweetest gal in the whole wide world there, too. That's my Angie. I'd like you neighbors to meet another real sweet gal here, too. Mama, since we're going to have to work in this microphone over here, I'm going to have to get you up to the mic instead of me bringing the microphone right around there to you. And, Mama, a very Merry Christmas to you, honey.
Merry Christmas, everybody. And thanks a million for the beautiful Christmas cards and friendly notes and letters. I've acknowledged all except the ones without a return address. To you sick and shut in, keep smiling and keep building your hopes. Remember, when heaven draws its curtain and pins it with a star, you'll always have a friend near you wherever you are. Very Merry Christmas, Mother Paulson, Mrs. A.B. Jones, Mrs. Eva Myers and friends, Mrs. Della Jackson and Mabel, Mrs. Marie Groom. Very happy birthday, Mrs. C.E. Cooper. So long for now. The very merriest of Christmas and most prosperous New Year to all.
By granny's, Mama, that is a nice little spiel you got there. You know that? Thank goodness, fellas, now y'all can see now where I get all my gabbing from now, don't you, huh? Mama, we're having ourselves a wonderful time, and I know that you do wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, don't you, honey? Merry Christmas, everybody, from my mom. Say, why we got Mom here? Why don't we get my dad up here right now? Come on around here, Papa. Yeah, he ain't too far away from the microphone. Merry Christmas to you, Dad. My dad, Mr. Frank Rumore.
Merry Christmas to you, Joe, and Merry Christmas to everybody. I sure enjoyed being here this morning, and I hope everybody to have a very nice Christmas and a happy New Year. Bye, everybody.
Well said, Daddy. And, Daddy, we've got a lot of folks listening to us here, too. Not only on radio station WVOK in Birmingham, but on WBAM down in Montgomery. Folks down in Florida and over in Georgia and Mississippi. We got the biggest 50,000-watt party lines around these parts, too.
Well, Joe, I got something else to tell you.
All right, Daddy, go ahead and tell me.
You'll be surprised if I tell you that that Collins, the family, was to 7 o'clock at our house this morning.
You mean Louis and Charlene Collins over the house at 7 o'clock?
Believe it or not.
I'm mad at them because they hadn't come over here yet. You know, I bet, fellas, if we look outside, we'll obviously see Louis and Charlene drive up out there. Except I believe they stayed up all night last night still making Christmas cards so that we could get them out. Neighbors, we do want to acknowledge more of our real nice sponsors. I mentioned a while ago Mr. Emmett Chancellor. He's on his way down toward Troy, Alabama, to be with his mama and papa, Mr. and Mrs. John Chancellor, for Christmas Day dinner today. So Emmett and Mrs. Chancellor, drive carefully. And Emmett said to be sure to wish all of his customers of Airway Cleaners a very Merry Christmas to everybody. Also, to Sam Versigolo at Food Town in Bessemer. Bless his heart, he just had a lump in his throat when I talked with him last night. He said that you neighbors are so wonderful to him all during the Christmas season, all throughout the whole year. And this past week, neighbors, has been the biggest week, sales-wise, in Food Town's history. You neighbors toted away everything but the showcases, Thursday and Friday and last Wednesday. Sam Versigolo and Paul Spiener and Brother Joe and all the folks at Food Town in Bessemer also wish for you and yours a very Merry Christmas. Mark Causey at Causey Service Station. I know Mark is listening this morning. He says, Joe, just don't tell the folks anything about my service station today. Only just wish everybody a very merry, merry, merry Christmas. We also want to thank Mr. Faulkner of the Bessemer Gas and Appliance Company for giving us the opportunity and the privilege to talk about him all during the year. Mr. Faulkner wants to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. And Mr. King and George Height and Mrs. Canterbury, all the folks at our Firestone stores, too. You neighbors certainly did wonderful to Firestone, and they all want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. And our Firestone stores did a fine job in helping old Santa Claus out this year, too. I tell you, I've never seen the likes of it. Merry Christmas from Mr. Aldridge at the Aldridge Garden Shops in Homewood and also in Bessemer. In fact, the business, they are still out there delivering flowers right now, Christmas morning from Aldridge Garden Shops. We want to say Merry Christmas, too, from Dr. and Mrs. Paul S. Worrell. In fact, we got Doc and Sylvia around here. Hey, Sylvia, supposing, honey, you come up and let's see if we can't find old Doc Worrell around there so he can say howdy-doody to all of the folks up there. Where is Sylvia at? She was around here just a few minutes ago. Hey, Sylvia and Doc, come on around here and say howdy-doody to all these nice neighbors. There she comes up there right now. Come on, Sylvia. And you too, Dr. Paul S. Worrell. Y'all are the bashfulest bunch of folks I ever seen in my life, Sylvia.
I was upstairs swiping some coffee, Joe.
Swiping coffee. Looking for the presents around the Christmas tree, too.
Right.
Sylvia and Doc, I think y'all got a special word for your many, many customers and friends down at Dr. Worrell's office who've come all throughout the past year or two. Huh, fellas, the folks?
That's right, we have. We want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, but if I might, I'd like to wait till about 10 o'clock for another special little
You've got another special Merry Christmas,
That's
and
right.
I know who for, too. Just a
All
little
right.
bit later.
We'll let Doc talk to the others.
Okay, Doc, you come on in, too.
Well, Joe, I want to thank you for everything. All these nice folks that's around here have been mighty fine.
Well, how full haven't we, Doc?
You're sure having a wonderful time.
We really are, Doc.
And a Merry Christmas to all you folks out there. Thank you for all the many cards that you sent us. And thanks again for everything.
Thank you very much, too, Dr. Paul S. Worrell, fellas. That's the fellow there that you see to get your eyes examined and to put a new pair of glasses on your grandpa, and grandma will say you're seeing too much. From Dr. Worrell. That's what they say, ain't it, Doc, huh? No, not an awful lot, though, but enough anyway. 22 minutes now, neighbors, past 9 o'clock coming up. And, by the way, we want to meet our boss lady here in just a few minutes. No, Curly, you don't have to get excited yet now. We want to say a real Merry, Merry Christmas from all of us here at the radio station, all the folks around VOK, all the folks around VAM, our engineers and our announcers and our staff. Just wish a Merry Christmas to everyone. Say, Bobby, you got a little song, I believe, about Christmas. Can't be too far away. I wonder if we ought to get that on now or maybe just a little bit later. Say, don't you think we all get around the microphone and do a little bit of Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells? Come on, Mama, you put that cup of coffee down over there, honey. Let's all get around the microphone. You boys and girls join in with us out there and sing Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells from bob till ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing the sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Play it, Richard. I thought I'd take a ride, and soon as Fanny Bride was seated by my side. Well, the horse was Lincoln Lang, misfortune was the lot. We got into a drifted bank, and we got to start. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Come on, is that all? Oh, come on, let's do another one now. Come on, everybody, join in. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle
sure is a good thing that we got chief engineers around a radio station. That's all I got to say. We found out what the microphone trouble was. The microphone has been fixed, and everything is all right now. I don't know what it was, though, but, boy, you can always depend on these chief engineers. I don't even know how we was even on a while ago, but we sure on right now, and we're just coming in wonderful. Now then, neighbors, we want to meet. No, Aunt Elizabeth, I don't think you got on a while ago, honey. I don't think you got on a while ago there because something was wrong with the microphone, but it sure ain't wrong now. Honey, I think you want to wish everybody once again a very Merry Christmas, and how about that special dedication to Miss Blanket? By the way, this is my Aunt Elizabeth, Mrs. Joe Fiore, talking at you right now.
Well, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I want to wish my mother a Merry Christmas, and everybody.
I bet your mamas are listening home right now, too, Aunt Elizabeth.
She sure is.
I know, honey. We do wish for everybody, wherever they might be listening, a very Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas, too.
That's right, Joe.
We certainly do. Hey, and by the way, I wonder if maybe Paul and Marguerite Noto might be listening. You know where they're heading right now? For Bowling Green, Kentucky. Fact of business, they left out this morning about 3:30 or 4 o'clock, and they ought to be about 200 miles, way up the party line right now. So Marguerite and Paul, a real Merry Christmas to you all. Hope you have a real wonderful, wonderful Christmas Day vacation. Neighbors, I'd like you to meet Mrs. Catherine Noto. You hear me talk about Sam and Catherine all the time, and we got our microphone all fixed up now, Catherine. I think we're perking in real wonderful now.
Good. Merry Christmas, everybody, and to you, Mother at home, and Mama and Papa who didn't come.
Uh-huh.
And Philip, everybody who didn't get to come and enjoy this with us.
Philip might maybe come over this morning.
I think Philip was up a little late, Joe.
I know it. And Philip is visiting in right now from Fort Jackson, and he's in the Army, in Uncle Sam's Army, and it's nice to have him home for just a couple of days, too, for Christmas time.
It sure is good. I'm sorry Sue couldn't be with us.
I'm sorry, too. And here is Rose Noto, our little record girl from down at Rumore's Record Rack. If she sounds a little sleepy, she is. Rose, how much sleep did you get this morning?
3 hours.
Well, that wasn't too bad. That was about 2 hours more than I got, Rose.
I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and thank all of you for coming down to the record ride.
And, Rose, you all really had yourselves a
sure
busy season down there, too, and we just want to thank everybody for giving us the chance to show you, neighbors, how we like to serve you down at Joe Rumore's Record Rack. I bet you that Miss Betty Hinch is out there listening, and also David. They were sort of hoping there that maybe they could also drop over this morning.
But they're sleepy.
I bet they're still sleeping right now. I'll bet they're sleeping right now. I don't know whether y'all got to hear the little young'uns a while ago or not, Frankie and Donna Joe, when I was talking to, since we were having a little mic trouble. But I'd like for you to meet the kids. Aunt Elizabeth, go over and see if you can find Frankie and Donna. Cookie, darling, you come over here just a minute. I want to ask you what Santa Claus brought you and little Angel. Hey, darling, this is little Angel Faces. Angel, what did Santa Claus bring you, darling?
A desk and twin dolls.
Mm-hmm.
Skates.
Skates.
Bread.
Uh-huh.
And a stove.
An
electric organ.
Wonderful.
And a suitcase.
And a suitcase, too. Santa Claus was good to you, wasn't he, darling?
Yeah.
You betcha. Hi, Cookie, darling. What did Santa Claus bring you, Cookie?
A doll pudding and a high chair, a little suitcase, and a stove and a socks and a bicycle.
Oh, wonderful. Santa Claus was real good to you, too, then, wasn't he, baby? You know, I think it'd be real sweet there to get all the little boys and girls around the microphone and just see how they sound singing Jingle Bells together. Hi, Frankie.
Hey, Dad.
Boy, Frankie, I don't know whether you got on a while ago when Daddy was talking with you there. We were having a little microphone trouble right at the beginning, but we're all cleared up now. Would you like to say hello to all the little boys and girls and all to the folks out there for Daddy this morning, huh? Say Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
That's my little Frankie boy, and he's got him a Roy Rogers cowboy suit on. How many pistols you got, Frankie?
2.
Got 2 of them. What else did Santa Claus leave my Frankie, huh?
I forgot.
You forgot.
Stop saying.
It's just all over the place, isn't it, darling? It is.
It brought him my automobile.
And it brought him a brand new little 55 Ford. Not the kind you can drive off, I mean, the kind that goes on the mantelpiece. We want to thank Mr. Morrock and Alan Vaughn and all the folks over at Bob Arnold Ford in Ensley, too, for giving little Frankie and Don.
Philip.
And also Philip, too.
No, not Don, just Philip and me.
Just Philip and you, huh, darling? Donna Joe, baby, what did Santa Claus bring you, darling?
A tiny tin, a doctor set some clothes.
And some clothes, too. And you got your little Dale Evans cowboy suit on now, haven't you, darling, huh?
Hats for me.
And brought you some caps, too. Who's that you want to say Merry Christmas to, Santa?
Mama Susan.
I bet your mom and Papa Susan are home listening, and also Uncle Bubber, too, huh, darling? Okay. Hi there, Nicky. What Santa Claus bring you, darling?
A scablet and a gun.
And he brought you a gun? Uh-huh. And some boots, too, huh, baby? And say, where is little Cookie? Cookie, I understand that Santa Claus brought you some little twin baby dolls, didn't he, darling? Oh, was that Angel? I thought it was Cookie. Angel, did Santa Claus bring you some twins, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Hey, Bubba, how about you come over here and you tell me exactly what Santa Claus brought you, darling? Come down here, man. You got a rifle in one hand and a pistol in another hand, Bubba.
You'll let me use that rifle, won't you?
Yes, sirree. Bubba, what did Santa Claus bring you, honey?
Well, he bought me 2 pistols.
2 pistols, huh?
3 pistols.
3 pistols. My goodness, you got enough pistols around here? Hey, listen, kids, would y'all like to come down here all together? I don't know exactly how this is going to work out, but maybe we can get Talmadge to court it or Bobby. And I think it'd be real nice for the kids just by themselves now to sing Jingle Bells. Just you little boys and you little girls around the Christmas tree and sing it out good and loud. And now we grown folks, we're just going to sit around and we're just going to listen to y'all sing. And we'll let Bobby Watkins play real nice in the background. Would y'all like to sing Jingle Bells? We'll kind of start off and y'all take up. Would you like to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Jingle bells,
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey, that's all right. They did okay.
Oh, you forgot one more part.
I forgot one more part. What part was that, Sammy?
Dashing through the snow.
Well, you sing that part all by yourself. Come on, Bobby. Now, you back up. Come on, Bobby. Now, you get down on your knees here. Now, his size. Now. Oh, Sammy, you go ahead and sing the part that we forgot, honey. Come on.
Dashing through the snow in the one-horse open sleigh. I don't know that.
You're beginning to sound like a fellow by the name of Joe Rumore I know something about when he tried to start singing. You want to start over again, Sammy? Frankie, why don't you sing with Sammy and y'all make it a duet then? If one of you misses out, the other one can just take it up then. You want to do that? Come on, let's start again.
Dashing through the snow.
I don't believe we're going to get started. Art and Frankie, you start it, and then Sammy then will just take up where you leave off. Okay? Let's go.
Dashing through the snow and a one-horse open sleigh.
Well, we just can't seem to get the sleigh started this morning, can we? That's all right, kids. It sounds real wonderful. Say, where is Curly at? Curly, I want you to go in there, and I want you to help Mrs. Benz to get on the air. You know, our boss lady, Mrs. Benz, was here with us last year, but she couldn't be with us here in person this year because she's with the grandchildren and son and daughter-in-law up in Washington, D.C. But before Mrs. Benz left yesterday morning, she made a little something for us to put on the tape recorder so we could put on to you this morning. So, supposing, Mrs. Benz, we turn things over to you. Hi there, Miss Benz.
Thanks a lot, Joe. I just know everybody's having a swell time, and I just wanted to have a Merry Christmas because the party's at your house on the annual occasion now.
Well, Miss Benz, you were at our Christmas party here at the house last Christmas, and you wanted to be here again this Christmas, but you said you just had to go to Washington and visit with son and the grandchildren.
Oh, yes. Mr. Benz and I both had to go up there, but we were thinking about you, and we just wishing you all a grand time here.
And, Miss Benz, it's just nice to even have you, even by tape recording like this, even though you're... How far is Washington, D.C. here from the house? I reckon it's might near right around 3,000 miles, maybe. I don't know, something like that.
You know, it seems like it's a long way to be away from you, Joe. It does.
And it's just nice to have you, even for these few words, and I think you want to wish all the folks out there something special on this Christmas Day, don't you, Miss Benz?
I certainly do. Mr. Benz and son and myself all want to wish you the very best Christmas in the world.
And a Merry, Merry Christmas to you, Mrs. Benz, and Mr. Benz, from all of us here, too, at the Rumore House. And just hope you have a real wonderful time with son and the grandchildren in Washington.
Thank you so much, Joe, and bye-bye.
Isn't it real nice, real nice to have the boss lady with us, even though she couldn't be here in person. Boy, one of the kids there like to drop their pistol right down on my head. But we made it. Say, a while ago there, we was passing our microphone around, the microphone that wasn't quite working right near the beginning of the program. It sounds much better now, though, doesn't it, fellers, huh? When I introduced all of the Watkins' brothers' wives, I don't think I included Bobby Watkins' wife. I said something about her holding one of the babies over there, but we never did introduce Mary Jo. So suppose you give her a formal introduction right now.
All right, Joe, this is my wife, Mary Jo, and my two babies, Deborah Lynn and Sharon Ali.
And just little dolls, too. And Mary Jo, hi, honey, and a Merry Christmas to you, too.
Thank you, Joe.
You've been awfully busy over here, but it's nice, though, to have sister-in-law Barbara to kind of help out.
I don't want to do without her.
I know it, Mary Jo. We are having ourselves a real wonderful time over here, too, aren't we?
We sure are. We had a real nice time.
We want to wish everybody everywhere a very Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas, too.
Yes, I hope everybody has some merry ones.
And we honestly, neighbors, and very sincerely mean that. It's 9:35 right now. I think it'll make Uncle Sam, Mr. FCC, and I don't mean fried cookies and candy either, Federal Communications Commission, very happy if we remind you, neighbors, that you're listening to a remote control broadcast. I think we should have said that right at the beginning, but anybody knows that this couldn't be coming from anywhere else but from somebody's home on Christmas morning. By a remote control, neighbors, from Joe Rumore's home into your home, wherever you may be listening, our special Christmas morning Christmas party. And we're coming to you from WVOK in Birmingham, Alabama, and WBAM in Montgomery, Alabama, Alabama's only two 50,000-watt radio stations. And we're so proud that we can be on both of them at the same time, too. That just lets us reach out to everybody everywhere. Fellas, we have a lot more wonderful sponsors. We want to say Merry Christmas, too, and our sponsors want to wish you, neighbors, a very Merry Christmas. I think I mentioned Aldridge Garden Shops a while ago, if the microphone was working all right when I said that. And I don't know whether we mentioned, I think we said Firestone Stores, too. We want to say a Merry Christmas to you from all the employees of our Firestone Stores in Birmingham, Ensley, Bessemer, and Mountain Brook, especially, who helped make the job a little bit easier for Santa Claus this year. And also, we want to thank real wonderful sponsors like Quick Elastic Starch, who make our second portion of Roundup Time possible every morning. Mr. Fletcher and of the Humanger Company and all the neighbors from Quick Elastic wish you a very Merry, Merry Christmas. The Decon Company of Chicago, Illinois. Our local distributors, Mr. Rocket and Mr. Pettigo Company, who help us keep rid of all the rats throughout the year. The four-legged type I'm talking about right now. They go around eating up everything, and you can sure get rid of them with D-C-O-N, Decon. And it's so nice, neighbors, to have you with us. We're going to pass the microphone back around in a minute and let you meet some more of our friends and guests. Hello there, Art. Come on down here, boy, and a Merry Christmas to you, Art.
How you feeling?
Fine, fella. This is another brother-in-law, neighbors, Mr. Art Hutton. And I think you met Marie a while ago, whether the microphone was working or not. But she said to be sure to announce her name on the radio. So, Marie Hutton, we're announcing your name on the radio, and your boss, Dr. Leon Farnham, who's our dentist, ought to appreciate that very much. Cece, I don't know whether we got you on there a while ago or not. This is another sister-in-law, Cecilia. Cece didn't get on while ago.
Wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Well, honey, you sure got on that time. And, Kitty, I don't think we've gotten you on microphone or no microphone yet, have we, honey?
No, you had me worried about that microphone.
Had you worried?
Yeah, all the way over. I said, Joe, your mic's not on.
But it sure is on now, isn't it,
yes.
honey? And that's
Merry Christmas to all the girls. Their home is,
down at Montevallo, Alabama College. You reckon they're listening this morning, Kitty?
Some of them might be.
And the rest of them are probably still sleeping, maybe. I know. And Dee Dee, I don't know whether we've got you on or not yet, though. But this is little Sammy's. I start to say Big Mama, but I ain't gonna say that now. Dee Dee, how about you say hello to everybody?
Merry Christmas to all the Rumores.
From all the Rumores.
To all the Rumores, and Mama and Papa the Susan.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, where is Sam at there? Your good-looking husband at, huh? That boy's done gone upstairs, hasn't he? Huh? We're gonna pass around some more neighbors, because we got a lot more folks. Cat, we got you, I think. We got Rose Noto. Uncle Charlie, we hadn't got you yet.
Right.
And how about you wish everybody Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas, everybody now.
To everybody out there.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year now.
Thank you, Uncle Charlie. This is a wonderful Christmas for you, too, isn't it? You betcha. And Sarah, I think the microphone was on a while ago when you said Merry Christmas.
You mean off?
It was off. Yeah, it's on now, though.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to everyone, including Mom and Papa. Look,
I know they're home listening. That's another sister-in-law, Sarah Head. And, Mama, I know you got on a while ago, but you want to say Merry Christmas again, I know.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
To everybody. That is my mom. And, Sylvia, would you like to wait about another 10 more minutes for your little message, huh?
Just about 10
All right. And we got Bobby and, Mary Jo and Bobby over here. And who else haven't we got? You know, we haven't got Vincent Faces on this microphone. Hey, Vincent, how about you come in here, son? Because you can drop things just a minute over there. Let's see how far this microphone will come around here without us getting the feedback. Come on, V. You can drop it there just a minute, boy, and wish all these folks Merry Christmas.
Everybody.
Thank you, V.
Merry Christmas to you, Joe.
And a Merry Christmas to you,
Nice
too.
party, boy.
Well, we're having a wonderful time,
time,
aren't we?
wonderful.
You know, I want to tell you, neighbors, a little something here about Vincent. He and his brother, Ted Faces, are two wonderful expert cameramen.
Thank you, Joe.
Well, I might have known that Ted would be around the coffee pot. I ain't worried about
He was
that.
going to come up, but I doubt it, though.
I kind of doubt it,
He's
too.
like that coffee, you know.
But I want you neighbors to know that it's extra nice to have Vincent with us, because he and brother Ted were supposed to be with President Eisenhower today up there in Augusta, Georgia. These are cameramen for, is it still CBS in there, too, and Fox Movie Tone, and for General Motors?
Generous Motors.
Generous Motors. And they've been very generous in 1954.
Sure have.
Thanks an awful lot to you, Vincent. Sam Noto, you want to say something to somebody out there, too, especially your customers down at Medical Center Service Station.
I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
And a very happy New Year, too. Right, Sambo?
That's right.
Sam, we're having such a wonderful time over here.
Have a nice crowd.
You know, I'm just kind of surprised the kids there with all their toys and all the little girls are mostly playing with their dolls. And aren't they shush, though? I never seen the likes of it. They're so quiet, aren't they, say?
Yeah, too much Christmas.
I think it is, too. And we just got so much fun ahead of you for you, neighbors. And I want to come over. Hey, let the Watkins brothers work a little bit more again for us. I knew that kind of catch the boys off balance back there. Fellas, what were y'all discussing back there in the background? That's what I wanted. The next song. The next song. Well, we're ready for that next song now. Excuse me, Bobby. It's 19 minutes here now before 10 o'clock. And, fellas, this is one that I want to kind of sit back and listen to my own self, because, Bobby, I think you do a beautiful job with it. And even though it's Christmas Day now today, this song still sounds mighty pretty and appropriate. Christmas can't be too far away, because it's today. That's what it is.
A neighbor tipped his hat to me this morning. The landlord even smiled and said good day. And I want you to know, a stranger said hello. Christmas can't be far away. Old tightwad down the street is buying candy to pass out to the neighbor kids that play. The town is on the go. The weatherman says snow. Christmas can't be far away. The small fry on our blocks have all been saving, and now they're hiding things and looking sly. Mom will get that good that she's been craving, and Dad will get his usual Christmas pie. Both young and old are planning sweet surprises. They'll soon be tied with ribbons bright and gay. Goodwill is in the air. You feel it everywhere. Christmas can't be far away.
Nice. You ain't kidding, boy. When you have funny music like this, Christmas show can't be too far away.
Right here, in fact.
You betcha, man, and it is right here with us. You know, I've got a great big long list of wonderful sponsors, neighbors, who have asked me to wish you a Merry Christmas. And here is another one of my grubbing Hope kin folks. This is now, Dee, you behave yourself up there now. Sam Rumore is not only my brother-in-law, but he's also my cousin, so that makes him a sort of a double grubbing Hope kin folk then, don't it, Sam?
Wish you all a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. That's about all I have to say.
Well, that's just about enough, Sam, because that boy is a man of few words, ain't he, Julie, huh? He leaves all that up to his wife, Dee Dee. I mean, and she more than makes up for it, don't she?
She does all the talking in the family.
Neighbors, this is Julius Jughead Head. This is another brother-in-law of mine I want you to meet. Julie, hi.
Hi, Joe. I want to wish all my friends out at Sitco Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
And I know they're listening out there, too.
Oh, they're always a listener to yours, Joe.
Bless their hearts. And by the way, neighbors, I'd like to say that Julie is 6 feet and 13 inches tall.
Wait a minute.
That makes you about 7'1", I believe.
That's right.
Julie.
5'17".
You're 5'17". That's about. Julie, we are having a wonderful time over here, and every Christmas time like this, we have ourselves a real good time.
We sure do, Joe. It's really wonderful.
Julie, I think we ought to remind all the folks driving on the highway out there to please take it easy, because there are a lot of people going to get killed today and tomorrow if we don't drive just a little bit more careful. We want everybody to drive careful and take it extra easy, too.
We sure do, Joe. Take it easy, everybody.
Because, neighbors, the life you save may be that of your very own. I want to thank the folks over at Consolidated Dairies for making everything so possible for us to broadcast every day, and Palmer Gillespie and the folks do wish you a very Merry Christmas. Now, Marie, please don't be bashful like that now, Marie. This is another sister-in-law. This is Mrs. Marie Hutton that I was talking about a while ago, Dr. Farnham's secretary. Good morning, Marie.
Good morning, Joe, and Merry Christmas.
What is she so bashful for? I just can't figure it out. See what y'all doing? Passing the coffee around, Rose, huh? No, honey, I better hold mine in just a little bit, huh? Neighbors, we also want to thank Star Provision Company. Processes the best what am, our delicious brand meats, who sort of make things possible for us every day. And all the folks at Star Provision Company wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas. The Sessions Company down at Enterprise, Alabama, they're all listening down at Enterprise to our little Christmas party. Wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas, too. I wonder, too, if maybe Belle and Herman Knight might be listening in Montgomery. I sort of think they're on the party line.
I bet they are, Joe.
I bet they'll be driving out sporting that pretty new Sprite Green Bob Arnold Ford that they bought just last Monday from Bob Arnold Ford in Inslee, Alabama.
I know they are, because if I had it, I'd be sporting it.
I know you would. And thinking about you, Belle and Herman, and I know that y'all are real close by the radio. This Christmas morning, you know, we haven't said much about the weather this morning, neighbors. Not too much to say about it. It's sort of cloudy looking. And if it was about 10 degrees cooler and it was yesterday, we'd be real happy, because it means we might have a white Christmas. But I'm afraid the white Christmas party's over for us folks down south. However, boys, understand up north, they had some places in Colorado and way out west there, even they had 10 inches of snow last night. Everybody had a real pretty white Christmas there. We want to say thanks to the Rhodes Carroll Furniture Store, 2020 3rd Avenue North. They also make us possible every day on Afternoon Jamboree. Wish for you and yours a very Merry Christmas. The folks at Hamilton Foods Incorporated, distributors of Nuco and Best Foods, wish you a very Merry Christmas, too. Peerless Broom Works, too, and I know a lot of you gals will be using that little Miss Peerless Broom, Christmas or no Christmas today. Hunter Clayton and Dick Nunnally and all the folks wish you a Merry Christmas. The S.T. Gerald Company, Mr. Cunningham and Mr. Ingram wish for you a Merry Christmas, too. And we certainly don't want to forget the Jefferson Island Salt folks who've been with us now for about the last 6 years on the air. Wish for you and yours a very Merry Christmas, wherever you might be. Bobby holding up one finger. Bobby Watkins, what does that mean, son?
I'd like to wish a couple of nice fellows a Merry Christmas this morning, Joe.
And one wouldn't by the chance to be by the name of Bob White, would he?
No.
I kind of had an idea.
And his family are listening, and also Mr. Ralph Ritchie, another nice fellow, and his family. They're going to be listening this morning. In fact, they're listening right now, I know.
Wonderful, Bobby. And listen, we might say a about Bob White over there in Ensley. That Bob White Motor Company in Ensley, Alabama, who sells used cars, they get 95% of their used cars from Bob Arnold Ford in Ensley. See, because Bob Arnold doesn't sell used cars. Somebody trades in a car, just like what happened last Monday. Bob, when Herman Bell Knight came in, they asked Bell that to please get out the car. Bob White has done bought it. Will you please leave? And that's what happened.
We sold it, yes.
You already sold it, huh?
Sure did.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Bobby. That was a good car, too, and that was the actual mileage on that, low mileage. Whoever got that 50 Ford, boy, got him a real good deal. You don't remember who bought it by any chance, do you?
Mr. Hendricks, who lives out in Pleasant Grove.
Well, my grand is Mr. Hendricks. I hope you're listening, too. Now then, Herman and Bell know where their 50 Ford went to, so then anytime they feel kind of lonesome for it, they can go over there and see him again.
Sure can.
Yes, Curly?
I want Brenda, she wanted to say something on the microphone.
You reckon she'll talk, Curly? Come on, let's get down here. Hey, Brenda, darling, what you want to say, baby? You want
Say hello, Mama.
say Merry Christmas, Mommy. Say Merry
Brenda.
Christmas, Mommy.
Say it, Brenda. Say Merry Christmas, Mommy.
Say Merry Christmas, Mommy.
Jeannie?
Curly, I've never seen a time yet, boy, when you wanted them to say it. Yes, Sarah.
I didn't mean to forget the King family up at Union Grove. And
Oh,
Ola
Mrs.
Buck.
Anna King and Ola, you reckon they're listening right now?
I think they are, and Velma and Dolly, Velma Ferguson and
wonderful.
Dolly Artist and Nita Walker, and I don't know, the whole family. We're going to try to get up to see them one of these days.
One of these days. But now, don't make it too long now,
No,
Sarah,
it's
because,
been a
of course,
bit
now, you've
too
been a
long
pretty sick girl for the last month yourself, and it's nice to have you out of the house. This is about your second trip out, I think, in the last couple of months.
It sure is, and maybe we'll get to see Ola this afternoon, I hope.
Hey, you reckon maybe y'all can go over there and visit
Yeah,
with
Roy and Billy, Roy Bustler and Sarah Jean Billy's down.
Oh, are they down visiting?
Fort Wayne, Indiana, huh?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Maybe we'll get to see them.
We've got so many things to say and so much to talk about. Hey, Paul, how about you come here just a minute? Paul D'Souza, yes.
She's home cooking up a storm and listening. Everything sounds so good.
She's cooking up 2 storms over there.
2 turkeys.
2 turkeys. Hey, Paul, this is Paul D'Souza, and Paul goes to St. Bernard up at Coleman, Alabama. And, Paul, why don't you say howdy to your school chums up at Coleman? Well, the fellow, the microphone's on.
Ain't nobody there.
Well, maybe they're at home, but I mean, they still might be listening. Of course, I know y'all off right now for Christmas vacation.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
It never does fail, boy. You poke that microphone in their face, they freeze up. By the way, Mary Jo, you know that baby is not getting no milk out of that bottle right now. We got an ice box full of Consolidated Dairy's milk up there, so you just
Good.
look at that. We done woke the baby up now, haven't we? Huh? Hey, Dee Dee, y'all not going to hurry off now, are you?
Yeah, we got to see the rest of the kids.
This gal has got her fur coat all on.
Now, wait a minute, this is part for a joke.
What part? Dee Dee, what part, huh?
You make me blush, Joe.
Oh, my. Sylvia, is it just about that time for that special greeting, or you think we ought to hold off just a little bit more?
Yeah, until about 10 o'clock. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind. You know that. So, you know, I think it would be sort of nice, once again, to get these Watkins boys around this big old microphone. And, neighbors, you just don't know how much we do appreciate you being like this with us, wherever you might be listening. The kids seem to be having these silent toys in hand today. We don't hear a lot of the guns popping right now, the things going. Here's the top right here, darling. Let's see if this makes any noise. I don't believe it does. No, this is the top. Hey, she's kind of singing a little bit. Donna, what you got, honey? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, baby. Yeah, come on and play it, darling. Play it. And Angel has got one. Angel, that's the farmer in the dell, isn't it, baby doll, huh? Yeah. Let's see what it does there when you turn it around. And there goes another little farmer out there, out the door. These kids are having themselves one wonderful... Hey, I haven't forgotten anybody by any chance, have I now, huh? Because I wouldn't do it for anything in the world. There are a lot more folks out there all around the house, but I don't want to leave out anybody. Brenda, what is she doing, darling? She and Brenda want the same top. Curly Fagan, how do you think you're going to play the fiddle and drink a cup of coffee at the same time?
Well,
now?
Joe, it smells so good, I just got to hold it a while and drink it.
How do you like that, huh?
Set it down and play the fiddle while.
Fellas, let's make him play a hold down right now while he's got a cup of coffee in his hand. How about it, huh?
Play it one-handed?
Well, Curly, you can do just about anything else. I reckon you can do that, too, couldn't you, if you had to?
I'll
now.
get Talmadge's wife, Evelyn, to hold my coffee.
All right, Evelyn, hold it there. Hey, look, Evelyn, while you hold it, go ahead and drink it.
I don't like it.
You don't like coffee? We're almost in the same class over there.
They'll hold it for me. I'll drink it.
That's why you're not letting her hold it, Sal. I know she didn't drink coffee.
That boy is a smart feller. Yes, darling.
I want to sing a song.
You want to sing a song? Now, there's a boy that ain't bashful. Sammy, what do you want to sing, darling?
Man upstairs.
The man upstairs?
Yes.
All right, would you like to... I'll tell you what, Sammy. You start singing it. I think that would be better for you to do it by yourself because you're not used to all these musicians backing you up, are you, darling?
That's right.
Come on, boys, let's be real quiet now and listen to Sammy sing The Man Upstairs. This is little Sammy Rumore, another one of my little cousins. Go ahead, Sammy, darling.
Have you talked to the man upstairs? 'Cause he wants to hear from you. Have you talked to the man upstairs? He will always see you through. And when trouble ever bothers you now, don't you run and hide. 'Cause if you ever need a friend, he'll be right there by your side. So turn your eyes to heaven and say a simple prayer. Till eyes of faith, you see his face, no matter when or where. Have you talked to the man upstairs? 'Cause he wants to hear from you. Have you talked to the man upstairs? He'll always see you through.
Hey! Oh, Sammy. Sammy's taking a bow. Sammy, darling, that was pretty. You know, I sure am glad that we're making a tape recording of this program, so just so Sammy can hear how really pretty he sounded on that. Where is Phil, you got here, didn't you? Hi, feller.
How are you?
I knew you couldn't stay away very long. I bet you got out of bed 15 minutes ago and headed straight over here.
I had to get some sleep.
Oh, Phil Noto, it's nice to have you by, boy. And you're spending just a couple of days from Fort Jackson down with the family.
Right.
Fella?
We got to go back Monday night.
Have to go back to this is, I've been thinking today was Sunday all day since it is
Feels
Christmas
like
Day. It does, but you got another couple of more days
Two more
to
days,
stay.
yeah.
Phil, Merry Christmas.
Same to you, Joe. Wish
Hey,
everybody Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and let's get Josie over here. Oh, Josie, I caught you, gal. Mrs. Josie Faces. Hi, Josie.
Hey, Joe, I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Mom and Papa and Mother at home cooking dinner for us.
Oh, they are. I can smell it from here, Josie. I can
Yeah.
smell it from here. Now, Josie, you want to say something else, I know now. Now, come on. Because now, I know you're not bashful. I mean, I am, but you're not, Josie. Come on now, Josie. Come on now. He said, I'm going to wring your neck after this program is over. Merry Christmas to you, Josie.
Merry Christmas, Joe. Merry Christmas, honey. You're in the control room.
Oh, my. You know, I think we got just about time. I want us to be sure to sing Silent Night, Holy Night all the way through. But say, fellas, how about a verse and a chorus for all the little boys and girls of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Bobby, don't you think that would be a right nice one? I think it will. Well, come on in. And kids, y'all all join in with Bobby, and we'll all join in together with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Come on, everybody, sing it together now. Join in. Your neighbors are home, too. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would easily blow. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They would let poor Rudolph go in any reindeer game. But then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They wouldn't let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. And then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him and shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Oh, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. He's kind of red-nosed this morning, ain't he, boys? You know, where's little Joe Fiore at? That booger was around here. Will you get that bag? Come here, Joe. And I want to get Uncle Joe back on here, too. I think he was on the Dad Mike side a while ago. Joe, what'd you turn? He got just as red as Rudolph's nose did. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe. They sort of tricked me into coming out here.
Yeah, they did, huh?
Yeah.
Joe, you want to say hi to the boys over at Howard College, maybe? I know they're home for Christmas today, too, huh?
Yeah, I guess just about everybody's home. I'd like to say Merry Christmas to my grandmother and Anthony and Gloria, and tell grandmother we're coming by to pick her up after a while.
Just right after the program. You know, that is direct communication, but the way Joe said it, it's not. He says, I mean, if I could tell Grandmama we're going by after a while to pick her up, so that doesn't make it direct communication. Well, I mean, it's just the way you say it. I mean, say the same thing, but turn it around another way, huh, Joe?
Yeah, well, she already knows we're coming together.
She knows. She knows it anyway, don't you? And Uncle Joe, hi there.
Good morning, Joe, and Merry Christmas to you, Joe. We're having a very lovely time, and you certainly have a very lovely party here this morning, Joe. We all feel relaxed this morning due to international situations being quietened as we are, and we seem to be having a much lovelier time this year for the simple reason we all have the Spirit of God in our hearts.
That's the main
Merry
thing, isn't it,
Christmas
Uncle
to you, Joe, and everyone else.
And Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you, Uncle Joe.
Thank you, boy.
All right, granted, that boy there's on the ball here this morning, too. He gets down there and talks like a radio announcer here, doesn't it? Say, I'm looking at that clock up there, neighbors, and it sure is getting awfully close to that time. We're going to have to leave our listeners on WBAM here in just about, fellas, is that a minute to 10 or is that 30 seconds to 10? I believe that's about a half a minute before 10 o'clock, and Jolly Charlie is standing by. Papa Noto, you just got here, didn't you?
Yeah, just to come back here.
Let's wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas for everybody.
And I bet your Mama Noto is cooking up a storm right now.
Yeah, Mama Noto cooked the home.
Is she cooking more sausage right now,
Yeah,
Papa?
he got more sausage home. Yes,
Merry
sir.
Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas to everybody, all Joe.
All right, neighbors, as well, the McNeils. Hey, Jolly Charlie, hold it down there, down in Montgomery now for just a second. I know it's 10 o'clock right on the dot, but we want to get Skinny McNeil and Mrs. Vivian McNeil on. They're our next-door neighbors, and they've come over to visit with us every Christmas that we've had our Christmas program. Now, Jolly Charlie, hold off now, boy. I don't want you to cut me off down there now. Hello there, Mac.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas to you, too. Merry Christmas. Hey,
Merry
Vivian.
Christmas. We had almost too much company too long to get here.
But you made it, though, and that's the main thing,
That's
too.
right. We're just so happy.
Thank you very much, Vivian. Well, neighbors, that's just about it now from for the listeners on WBAM. We're going to still be, of course, on VOK for another solid hour. We want to thank you folks down in South Alabama and Florida for piping us in through the Big BAM, WBAM, and we want to say to everybody a very Merry Christmas, too. And don't you go off now, because folks on VOK, we've got another whole hour from you. Our little remote-controlled broadcast. It's very much live. You can tell that all right. From Joe Rumore's home right into your home. So, Jolly Charlie, you take it off down in Montgomery. We'll say, so long, Jolly Charlie, so long, neighbors, and Merry Christmas, everybody! This is WVOK, the voice of Dixie in the heart of Dixie, Birmingham, Alabama. That is if Jolly Charlie pulled out down in Montgomery, it is. And if we're still over WBAM, it's also WBAM in Montgomery. But that old Jolly Charlie boy is on the ball. Say, folks, before we switch over now to the request portion of the program, we've got some stories and some records we want to play. Where is Sylvia over here? Because you thought I forgot you, didn't you, Sylvia? No, sirree, not a bit in the world. And we're going to all sing together Silent Night, Holy Night in just a minute. But, Sylvia, you have a real special...